La Universidad Técnica Nacional, a través del Centro de Estudios sobre Desarrollo Sostenible, viene promoviendo este tipo de articulaciones a nivel internacional. Actualmente contamos con dos estudiantes. Uno viene a realizar una pasantía relacionada con el tema de análisis de soluciones basadas en la naturaleza para atender contaminación en río. Él viene de la Universidad de Wageningen en los Países Bajos. Y la otra es una estancia de doctorado en el tema de agricultura regenerativa. Ella es estudiante de doctorado del Instituto de Impacto de Cambio Climático de Potsdam y también del Instituto Max Planck de Geoantropología, y viene a trabajar, a hacer entrevistas con diferentes productores, y nosotros estamos colaborando como punto de enlace y también buscando futuras colaboraciones en diferentes líneas de investigación relacionadas a agricultura sostenible. Así que todos estos esfuerzos van dirigidos a la articulación, la internacionalización y la búsqueda de enlaces y contactos para el financiamiento de proyectos académicos de investigación futuros.
Hello, I'm Seppe. I'm doing my internship in Costa Rica at the UTN, and yeah, I'm here to investigate the small creek and yeah, to help with the water pollution there and see how I can contribute. It's for me a really valuable experience because I've never been outside of Europe. It's the first time that I'm in Costa Rica as well. So yeah, I want to learn more about the people, the land, and also things related to my study. My study is International Land and Water Management. Yeah, and so far I'm really enjoying. The people are really nice and helpful. Yeah.
So I arrived in Costa Rica about 2 weeks ago, and I chose to come to Costa Rica because I studied here actually 7 years ago during my bachelor's. I did a semester in San Jose, and I fell in love with the country, and every chance I have to come back I take it, which is why I'm lucky to be here right now. My first 2 weeks I've spent mostly preparing interviews, so I'm going to do some field work with farmers in regenerative agriculture, and I spend my time mostly here at the sede central of the university, working with Andrés, who hosts me here at the set. And my experience so far has been really good. I've just enjoyed being back here, getting away from the German winter and enjoying the people and the climate and all the casados that I could eat so far. And yeah, I've enjoyed it a lot, and I have about 2 months more for my stay, and I'm really looking forward to starting to go to the field soon, to learn from people, to speak to regenerative farmers here in the country. Yeah, just very curious to what's to come.
Welcome to this special coverage of the 5th English Teaching Congress of the Northern Region in Costa Rica. This Congress is organized by Ministerio de Educación Pública, Universidad Estatal a Distancia, la Universidad Nacional, el Instituto Tecnológico de Costa Rica, la Escuela Técnica Agrícola e Industrial, la Universidad Técnica Nacional, and Instituto Nacional de Aprendizaje. Thank you, and my name is Michelle Ramirez, and I will be your host today. Today we have Eric Herrera, and we have Verónica Ogilbe from Universidad Técnica Nacional. They were part of the thematic block Teaching English for Specific Purposes, Adapting Lessons to Meet Student Needs. Welcome, guys. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing great.
Thank you. Hi.
Thank you for joining us today. And well, for today, I want to start this Congress with a little bit of your knowledge from today's workshop. The one that you share with the participants of the Congress. I heard that you guys have two versions of how can teachers integrate storytelling and pedagogic metaphors into their daily writing lessons. Can you tell me more about it, please?
We had two different lessons. One that is ideal for a school or a context where there's technology. So I presented an option to use immersive technology to tell stories. So it was using 360 images to have students feel more motivated, use a multimodal composition in order to tell their own stories. Because there's sometimes a detachment between what you write in the classes and the lives of the students. So by using technology, we wanted to make that connection clear. That is not just using technology for the sake of using technology, but in this case, using technology for students to tell their own stories, their feelings, their experiences, and their stories. So we use ThinkLink, which is a tool online in which you can upload 360 images, and you can put hotspots. Every single hotspot can be enriched with multimedia options like videos, spaces for writing, links, etc. So every single hotspot tells experience. So if you are, for example, describing this is something that we do with the students, describing where you live, right? It is not just taking information out of the blue and just saying where you live, but it's actually going around the city, looking at the different items that are around the city, telling why they're important for them, right? Why do they go to these places? How are they relevant in their lives? So they create these immersive experiences that others look at and can learn more about the lives of these students and the lives of the city. So it is not just an empty assignment, but it's a very motivating and enriching experience. And Eric talked about a different version because not everybody has the same access to internet and the different devices and things like that. So he had a plan B that we wanted to share with the teachers.
And just basically, we took into consideration that not all teachers, depending on the area, and especially since we are in la zona Huetar Norte, in some of these schools, the only electronic device that they might have or technological device is a video beam, and sometimes they have to share it with 2 or 3 or more teachers. So in my case, I work a little bit with the designing of materials that teachers design at home. So when they get to school, they only need either copies or a video beam to present it. Now, we are taking advantage today of the artificial intelligence, because the problem that we have seen in most textbooks is that they are not adapted to the reality of our students, Costa Rican students. So now with the artificial intelligence, we can create and design different images and pictures of places that are more related to the environment of the students of the place where I teach. In the case of metaphors, we try to write instructions in which it says, for example, we were sharing today something like some visitors are coming here to San Carlos and they want to visit the best touristic areas. So could you please write a guide telling them what are the best places to visit, what places they recommend, you recommend them, and why you recommend them, and using these pictures that we supply, or in some cases, even we also mentioned that they could use their phones in class. If they have pictures of these places, they can share it with the rest of the class, and they can produce not only oral activities, but also written assignments like paragraphs, descriptions, and even essays. So basically, Veronica gave them some advices on the use of the internet for more immersive environments, and in my case was like the designing of physical materials that they can design at home and then take to the class.
Well, thank you so much for sharing these two versions of your workshop today. And thank you so much for your contribution to this 5th English Teaching Congress of the Northern Region in Costa Rica. On behalf of the organization committee, we invite the audience to access to the series of interviews posted in OndaUNED's YouTube channel. Thank you.